and everyone swore, then believed him, never knowing that he was the captain that taught us.
Can we get a mic check from you just to make sure the sound?
Okay, DJ, here we go.
Okay, DJ Duarte. Do you have a goal for your overall rating for the end of this year?
I want to be.
The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland. Our setting today is just at the end of that block. Welcome, everyone. So the Nets starting five. They've got Robinson. Irving is out there with Harden. That's Durant, and it's Junior in at the three. And for Cleveland, we've got Kevin Love. He's out there with Okoro. Garland is out there with Allen, and it's Law in at the two-guard spot. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change. But sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Free throw good, Junior.
And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
Here's Law. 6 on the shot clock. The outside leaner, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And he's showing us a little bit of everything now, taking a leaner with no one on him.
Harden the pass to Junior. Back to Harden. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. I asked Coach what advice he gave to his team on how to slow down James Harden tonight. Coach said, I told them not to reach. The moment you reach on James is either going around you or he's going to the free throw line. He's the best in the game at that. That is certainly true, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Robinson. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. The 8-footer, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
I think your best option defensively is to try to keep the ball out of Durant's hands, because if he's that close, he will convert.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. There's Garland, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? Is he's so aggressive. He plays assertively, and that, to me, is the key for young players.
Now here's Harden. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Garland with it, covered by Irving. Now, here's Garland. Allen, that's good.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Passes it to Irving. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, the 3 from KD. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
From the stripe, Okoro shot is off. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game. They defeat defeated the Wizards in their last one.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Harry Giles is checked in for Allen. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Kevin Love. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Okoro. And it's Carter in for Garland. Then for the Nets, Brown is checked in for Robinson. Cantor comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for James Harden.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Junior throws it down.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Here's Law. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Prince outside, stolen by Cantor. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Irving. Plays it up off the glass.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Law kicks to Carter. Pass to Olynyk. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Law, guarded by Harris. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Nets leading by 11. 40 seconds left in the first. To the paint, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brown, and it's Brown in for Irving. Giles kicks to Prince. And the pass to Law. And here is Prince. Clock at 6. Carter against Brown.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Junior.
Defensively, the way Torian Prince works and gets after it, he knows he's going to get opportunities, and he has responded.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Nets lead by 13. It's the NBA. Substitution here for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Giles. Love comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Okoro, he's checked in for Torian Prince. And it's Garland in for Carter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you can only admire the grit that Junior plays with. He's not afraid of a little contact.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. They've got Garland. Allen is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Okoro. And it's Law in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Wizards, put on a show. He scored 28 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. He did a little bit of everything for them. It just seemed like he was everywhere on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. The pass to Allen. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Durant with the steal. Inside, deflects the pass. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Oh, and here we go. Coro's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Law. Love trying to break loose. Nice D from Junior.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And here is Garland. He's coming off a 25-point game against Denver.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
James. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. Durant is out there with Junior.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity, KD at the rim.
Now, here's Garland, covered by Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Brooklyn's gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Irving dishes to Robinson. Down low, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Hey guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Giles comes in for Allen, and it's Taurean Prince in for Okoro. The Nets also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Durant, and Harris subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Garland, covered by Irving. Prince outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 10-footer. Prince has got his first bucket in this one.
What you love about Taurean Prince is his willingness to fit into the team scheme. This guy goes about his business and contributes in every area. That's a nice mid-range jumper.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Giles. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to... Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Garland. Over Irving. And the miss. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Nets out in front, delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Garland is out there with the Coral. Then it's John Henson, and it's Bates in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Junior with it. Back to Irving. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
No defense right there for that shot from Irving. Released so quick, especially off the pass.
Cleveland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Now, here's Okoro. Defense is right there. And yes, it's good.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Pass to Junior. Back to Irving. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Now, here's Garland. Covered by Irving.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And McLemore kicks to Junior. To the middle. Stolen. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself. And Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Damian Jones is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Now Garland. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
To the inside, Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Long. Shamet with the steal. Out left to the wing, to the middle. Here's Junior. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Junior's got 20 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
That one misses. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Shot clock at 6. Good. Now here's McLemore. The pass to Claxton. The feed now to Jones. Now here's Junior. Defense right on him, and he comes up with the deuce.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Law. He's covered by Shamet. They get it back. The shot's good from Henson.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And Junior throws it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here is Shamet. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.